Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Student, now we are going to read second article that is on counter-terrorism and regional security. This is very important and you will learn a lot of new vocab in this article. And this is very important for the student of CSS, PMS, FPSC, PPS, MDCAT and IELTS students. Now let's get started. Counter-terrorism and regional security. That is, regional security. Here we have collective. The first word is collective. Collective stands for collective, joint, combined, shared, and comprehensive mean. That is complete, thorough, extensive, all inclusive and coordinated mean, organized, synchronized, harmonized, and integrated. Approach, viewpoint is the only way forward. Terrorism remains one of the most formidable. That is formidable. Formidable mean that is powerful, very powerful. And it is very important word for daunting, intimidating and strong. Threats, that is very easy words, to international peace and regional stability. Stability mean consistency, and you can say that that is very important. We have to remain stability, security, balance and order. In 21st century, it transcends. The next word is it transcends. Transcends, surpasses, goes beyond, exceeds, crosses, and borders, exploits, grievance mean compliance, and feeds on instability, undermining, that is also very important word, that is weakening, eroding, damaging the very foundation of societies and states. In an interconnected world, no country can insulate mean save, it can be safeguard, shield itself from the ripple. Again, this is a ripple, very important words over here, that is ripple effects, chain reaction, consequences and repercussions, that is ripple effects of terrorism. Consequently, counter-terrorism's, Dahshatgardi and against Dahshatgardi is not merely a national security priority but a collective regional global imperative. Imperative, you have already read the word. This is imperative mean that is compulsory, essential. Okay, this is evolving threat landscape. Landscape is very good word over here for your textual meeting. When you call landscape, it means perspective, not in that sense that you can say that it is the sight or scene. This is scenario, environment, outlook. The nature of terrorism has evolved. Evolved mean that is now developed, changing, progressing significantly over the past 2 decades. Decade is very easy, 10 years, from centralized hierarchicals. This is very important words. Here we have hierarchical, ranked, layered, structured, organized and decentralized, distributed, dispersed, devolved, networks and lone wolf actor. Lone wolf actor, this is very good phrase over here. Lone wolf actor mean when you do something alone, that is lone wolf actors. Terrorist groups have adapted to new technology and asymmetric mean unequal, very important word. This is the first one. Unequal, imbalanced, irregular tactics, tricks, the use of social media, of radicalizations, encrypted mean encoded, secured, protected. This is encrypted. Communication for coordination and drone technology for attacks have made the threat more diffuse And here we have two new words, that is, one is diffused and the second one is diffuse mean finish, remove. Elusive, that is decisive. This is one your, yeah, elusive. And difficult to encounter, difficult to face. So here we have these two words that is very important, asymmetric, and the next one is encrypted. Terrorism anywhere is a threat to peace everywhere. Okay, and see, furthermore, here we have furthermore the governance, that convergence, sorry, the convergence mean when something grow, something make initiate process of coming together, union and integrations of terrorisms, that is terrorism, with yes, transnational, worldwide. Transnational mean worldwide, all over the world. That is very important word over here. Crime, drug trafficking and arms smuggling has created a symbiotic, a very new word over here, that is symbiotic. You have to mutually beneficials, collaborated, reciprocals. Okay, and this is very important words. An ecosystem that fuels violence and destabilizes entire regions. Okay, so this is your second paragraph, and now we move to the root cause. Root causes and enablers. Enablers mean facilitators, that is facilitators, enablers, जो उन्हें help करते. While no justification can legitimize terrorism's understanding its root causes is essential for devising sustainable मतलब lifelong, देर पा, enduring solutions. Political instability, protracted mean prolonged, extended, lengthy. Conflicts, weak governance, social economic deprivations again, that is very important. I mean the cause, that is poverty, hardship and lack. Extremism, terrorist. Ideologies create fertile means fruitful, very, I mean growthful ground for radicalization. That is also the very important word. Radicalization all over the world, universalize. Okay, in some instances, for example, state sponsorship save heavens. Heaven means shelter place. This is not heaven, heaven. And proxy wars, that is very important. That is proxy war is always there. That is yes, this is very important words for heavens. And the next one is proxy, yes, wars. It means indirect conflicts, surrogates wars, and that is also another important word, that exacerbated. Exacerbate mean make worsen, aggravate, intensify. So the next one is here we have a unified regional approach is essential to dismantle means remove, eliminate terrorist networks and ensure I mean lasting peace, everlasting. Lasting regional security can only be achieved through trust, dialogue and cooperation. Easy. Addressing these underlying mean hidden factors through including, that much we have to see what is there. And governance, education and interfaith, mutual faith, harmony is an important as kinetic force, energy measured to countering terrorism. We can control this one. The means steps, regular dialogue and mutual respect among states can help bridge mean connect, mistrust and dismantle, remove the networks the terrorist exploit. Our united regional front sends a clear message: terrorism will find no sanctuary. Now this is here we have the terrorisms will know sanctuary. Sanctuary is an area where wild birds or animals are protected and encouraged to produce young ones. Okay, that is a place. Comprehensive strategy required. Strategy mean plan and effective counter-terrorisms. Counter-terrorism, we have to alternative narratives, opposing messages. This is opposing messages. Strategy must be comprehensive. Comprehensive mean detailed. I mean complete and multi-dimensional. There must be manifold, multifaceted ways combining security measures with ideological counter narratives and de-radicalization. De-radicalization means rehabilitation, de-extremizations, and programs of refugees and strengthening border management. It must also uphold matlab support human rights and the rule of law, as abuse can fuel energize resentment, nafrat, hatred, and further radicalizations. Resentment must not be over there, that is not the solution. Bitterness, hostility should be removed. Grievance, this is also called grievance. Now this is a conclusion over there. First word is counter-terrorisms. Counter-terrorisms, when we say that when we attack and we respond, that is counter-terrorism. Terrorism against terrorism. And regional security are two sides of the same kind. For example, if one country is threatened, another is neighbor country is also threatened. So no country is having a border can be saved. Lasting peace in any part of the world depends on stability in all parts. If one part is not stable, the other is also vulnerable. A coordinated and principled. Coordinated means organized, well managed, and people centered. I mean, they must be humanized. They must have some human values. Approach anchored. Anchored means based, rooted, grounded in mutual trust and shared responsibility is the only way forward. The time for a rhetoric. Rhetoric means oratory, empty promises, political language must not be used, is over. The time for resolute means determined, yes, with full aim, and collective action is now required. So this is a very good comprehension, précis of this article. You read this article and note it down all the words and synonyms, and I would like to see your comments and a question against or in favor of this articles. Okay, you have to put your argument, you have to put your viewpoint. What do you think that how we can how we can remove terrorism in the world? That is the main questions. Thank you. Correction of the last surprising sentence that is uploaded with the all kinds of conjunctions video. The students revise their lessons carefully throughout the week, so they answered every questions in the examination with confidence and achieved excellent grades. A surprising short passage for you to make a summary. The students attended all their classes regularly throughout the academic session, completed every assignment and project on time, participated actively in classroom discussions and group activities, sought guidance from their teachers whenever they faced difficulties, revised their lessons consistently before every test, and ultimately performed exceptionally well in their final examinations, earning excellent grades and the appreciation of both their teachers and parents. I'll upload the summary of this passage in the next video.